when you're waiting for him to hit you with that death blow, he just goes.
Did you tell me this was over? There ain't no use talking it over. Yeah. Or can you try to tell me sooner? Or can you tell me it was over?
We are back at it again. You see my friend is Hayes Sound is what they call me. Let's get straight into it. Michael Jackson moonwalks past Pac's punches by comedian Josh Johnson, my favorite comedian in the world right now. Let's go.
For the night.
Yeah.
You know him and love him from The Daily Show, so put your hands together for Josh Johnson.
I've been trying to listen to more music because I think that obviously it's important to read, it's important to talk to people, but I think music has a special place where you can learn something. Sometimes there's something that you can get from music that you just cannot get anywhere else. It doesn't hit the same through spoken word, doesn't hit the same way through prose, through
Facts.
reading it, because I think whether it's melody or it's rhythm, there's something that you open yourself up to when there's music that you wouldn't if there wasn't.
Yeah.
Like, it's a hard thing to explain sometimes, but there are little things that are written that stick with me. But then sometimes there's things that are just sung, and maybe it's just because of the way it's sung or something. I like that lyric. Let me think about that more, and then you chew on an idea, right? Music is incredibly powerful. Like, I think about back in Louisiana, I know somebody who She divorced her husband with a singing telegram.
Nah, bruh. No. Nah. That's no way.
Now, you can already imagine how different it hits
Nah, bruh. That's not
to maybe be at a dinner and demand a divorce. I'm
There's
sick
no
of this.
way.
I'm tired of you.
That
I'm
has to be top 3 worst ways of getting divorced. Like, I don't even. No way, bruh. Like that's no way that's possible. Like, you got to be making that up, dog. Like, there's no way, dog. Like, I wish a motherfucker would divorce me with man. I am stone cold stuttering him, and I'm calling my homegirl, and she's gonna super kick you. Like, what are we talking about? Nah, bro. Like that. Nah, son.
putting up with the same stuff. I want a divorce. You know what I mean? Your server is like, so no dessert. Or even if you just write someone a letter, they're sitting at home reading this letter in this unsealed envelope. They're just sitting there reading it like, what? But to have a singing telegram show up, knock on your door.
That's crazy.
Be hitting the music.
Yeah. What the instrumental gonna be?
Stereo.
Oh no, what the instrumental gonna be? Instrumental has to be. I'm trying to think. What is a breakup? Gotta be. If it's current, it's Rod Wave, or if it's a woman, it's gonna be Mary J. Blige. If it's a man, it's gonna be. I'm trying to think who be the male. Who be the male comparison to that? Oh no, who would be the male? Like what are you playing if you want to break up with somebody? I don't know, like Prince or something. Like play some Prince. Oh no.
Standing there. Beat starts, they're just, I am your singing telegram. And then they give you the worst news of your life.
That's a good skit,
Dancing
though.
to it, too. She doesn't want to see you anymore. You become a bore. She wants a divorce. And putting his hand out for a tip. You know, music hits different. I think sometimes one of the most beautiful ways to remember somebody that you lost is through music. Sometimes, you'll tell a story or something, and if the story doesn't hold a significance for a person, it just doesn't. They don't capture the thing that you captured when you talked to them or when the story happened. Maybe you had to be there. Maybe you had to know the person. But when somebody leaves a song behind, that's like timeless in a way. We lost a very important person, legendary person. We lost Quincy Jones, right? And if you don't know who Quincy Jones is, just educate yourself. Quincy Jones is not just a legend, an icon of culture, of music, but something deeper, like understood. Quincy understood people, understood music, understood storytelling, right? Quincy was one of the master collaborators. There were people that you love, and you love their work, and you don't know Quincy's in it. Like that. It's that way with Michael Jackson. Quincy and Michael Jackson had major hits. Michael Jackson owed some of his biggest hits to his collaborations with Quincy Jones, because Quincy could help pull out the best parts of the person that he was collaborating with. And there's even stories. There's legendary stories that Quincy Jones has told. More stories than I could ever even attempt to describe. Like crazy stuff. This man lived one of the most remarkable lives in American history. And there's stories that are so insane that Quincy's like not even in the story, but he's in the story. Like he's not even a part of the story, but the story came together because of Quincy. As an example, I heard this story. It's a little bit less than a rumor, but a part of me wants it to be true because it's fantastic.
Okay, what's up?
Quincy had daughters. Quincy's daughters were...
Oh, I know. Okay.
One of them was Khadijah. And at one point, Khadijah apparently was dating Tupac, right? And this still blows my mind. So Tupac, through potential collaborations that they were supposed to do, knows Michael Jackson, right? Michael Jackson obviously knows Quincy Jones from the hits that they made together and everything. Yeah. But there's this one time when Tupac was leaving somewhere with Khadijah, like I don't know if it was like a dance club or something like that, but they were having an argument. And one of those arguments that you see where you're like, I don't know, is this bad? This is like, like as a couple when you see them, and maybe it was that whisper fight, and that thing that couples do. It's like, I'm just.
Luckily, I've never ever been in public and had an argument with my significant other. Luckily, I've never experienced that. Never experienced that. Luckily. Hopefully, knock on wood, whoever my future spouse is going to be, hopefully I don't experience that.
That's a big one at restaurants, Oh, yeah. You ever date somebody that could curse you out with those whispers? They hitting all the F's. Nobody hears, but... And if you passing by, I don't know, is this a bad fight? Who knows? Or maybe they were having a screaming match. It doesn't seem like it because it seemed like kind of one side. Like Tupac was very annoyed with Khadijah trying to get her to come along and everything. And we've all been in a situation, if you've just been out, where you've seen a couple argue and you're like, is this bad? Do you know what I mean? Like you've been in a Walmart parking lot.
Yo!
Where you were like, is this just how they talk to each other? Or like, should I step in or something? Because this is uncomfortable, And I'm not picking on Walmart. I've been to a Golden Corral and just waiting to be seated, and you're like,
he been outside. Yeah. Golden Corral. Yeah. Old Country Buffet. Yeah. Target. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They about to eat together? That doesn't seem like a happy occasion. And so, Tupac was saying something tantamount to like, come on, girl, hurry up, come on, right? But they're leaving as Michael Jackson is coming in, and Michael Jackson sees this. And so he approaches Tupac because of the closeness that he has with Quincy Jones. Quincy Jones' daughters are like Tupac's nieces to a certain degree. It's like that with any close friendship, This is your uncle. Well, we're not related, but that's your uncle, right? And he says, hey, is everything okay? I don't like how you're talking to her. You need to chill out. You need to calm down, right? And then Tupac apparently says to Mike, hey, back up, all right? This is none of your business. Be about your way, all right? And then Michael is like, no, you don't understand. this is pretty much my niece. You're not going to talk to her any type of way, especially in public. You need to calm down, right? And then tells him again, you need to back up. You need to back off, right? And then according to the story, Michael Jackson beat Tupac's ass.
That's a crazy sentence. That's a crazy sentence.
I know how it sounds.
Yeah.
But this is my thing. When I look at Tupac, I look at Michael Jackson, I can't help but wonder if the two of them, in a way, are like the inverse of each other. You know? Because we've seen from footage of this person that Tupac is, right? This incredibly adept poet, this person who pulls the tenderness out of horrific things and expresses that tenderness back through music or just through written word.
Yeah.
That type of poet, that person is in some ways a sensitive person. Like a sensitive soul. Maybe not soft, maybe not, but there's someone who clearly has a sensitive side that they can access. And I think that a lot of like thug life, a lot of the street stuff, some of that is to sell records. Some of that he was really living.
Real life, yeah.
But you can't help but wonder how much of this persona is a persona to sell, to market, and how much of this is actually him. Because what if, when no one's around, behind closed doors, when you're just chilling, this guy is a sweetheart, sensitive person. It's what's been said about him through people who knew him.
Like I'm trying to let him land because I don't know where the punch is coming at, but I'm trying to let him land. But like this is, I'm gonna let him go because Tupac, I really believe a lot of it was for show, and I think he became his persona. I think he became what his persona was. So, but we'll get into that. I'm trying to see how he's going to land this. And again, the sentence of Michael Jackson whooped Tupac is insane. That's an insane sentence. But hey, let's see what he got to say though.
You look at Michael Jackson. We know Michael Jackson was abused horribly. Joe Jackson beat those kids.
Yeah.
And you go through your life like that with abuse. It can harden a person. And maybe behind closed doors, when no one was around, maybe Mike was like a little bit more hardened than we'd like to believe. So imagine that. You're fighting Michael Jackson.
That's crazy. Yeah.
It's gotta be upsetting. I can't imagine trying to fight Michael Jackson.
I don't know what I would do in that situation.
The king of pop.
King of pop.
I can't imagine him fighting without doing moves for no reason.
Like a kick, the kick was hitting.
Imagine trying to fight Michael Jackson and he punch you, but he moving his leg. The leg not involved in the punch.
He might have used his court. If y'all watch You Rock My World, who knows? Maybe that was a little taste, a little teaser. If you watch You Rock My World, like he was getting busy. He was getting busy, You Rock My World, bro. He knocked that club brother out. Bro, I'm just saying, I ain't saying it's not possible. But you saw Michael's hands in You Rock My World music video. That's all I'm going to say.
Of the king of pop, right? And you have Tupac. Tupac is on the Everest of hip-hop, right?
Yep.
Tupac, for better or for worse, created an entire lane of hip-hop that people went down and either created some of the best artistry that I think personally has been known to man musically, and then some people who leaned into the street side a little too much and it just became something destructive. But Tupac is up there. And Tupac is who you would imagine would be beating on anybody, right? I'm not saying Tupac couldn't fight. All I will say is that the one fight that I saw Tupac in is the one that we can all see him in. It's the night that he was fighting with those dudes in Vegas.
Right. Yeah.
A bunch of guys on his side, guys on the other side, everybody can be. I'm not saying Tupac couldn't fight. I'm saying the way that I saw him fighting in that video looked like the way all of us might try to double dutch. Do you know what I mean? Because there was a big cartoonish scuffle, just feet in the air, fists out of the... You know what I mean? Just like, you know, like with those Looney Tunes smoke clouds of fights and everything?
Yeah,
and Tupac was outside of it, and you could tell he was trying to find his place. He was like... And now, you're fighting Michael Jackson. Someone so horrifically coordinated. He hitting you and then pop it and lock it. Doing all these extra moves and stuff. Michael Jackson probably the only person in human history that could be beating somebody's ass and sound like he getting beat at the same time. Just...
Oh my God.
He punching you, kicking you, and then he the one be like, ow!
That's crazy.
I'd be mad as hell. You trying to fight Michael Jackson. You trying to swing on him and everything. And every time you think you really got a good one, you planned it out, you know, the fist is gonna go in his face and I'm swinging with all your might. And then you're just doing these dumbass leans.
Nah, bruh.
It's gotta be terrifying.
Nah, bruh.
Trying to fight Michael Jackson, he got enough cardio to dance for 3 concerts. You know, and he thin too, so he hard to hit. He moving.
And don't let it be bad, Michael Jackson. Like from the bad before his health started getting real bad, bruh. I will not want to run. Look, I ain't afraid of no man on human earth. Human earth. I'm not afraid of no man on God's green earth. I'm not trying to fade up no Michael Jackson during the bad era. Like that's a different beast right there, bro. I ain't trying to do it, bro. I ain't doing that.
You swinging at him, he's saying stuff to you, words that don't make any sense. I got you. What am I supposed to do? Whispering to you. You know what I mean? Because sometimes, especially if you have a fondness for a person, there's at least rumor that there are these tracks that got scrapped between Michael Jackson and Tupac. They were supposed to be on some songs together, right? So it's not as if they didn't know each other. And now imagine, you know this person. And you don't want to hurt them. They were talking disrespectfully to someone else that you love, and maybe they pushed you first, and now you're fighting, and then, you know, you hit them, and you hit them hard. You hit them real good. Now Tupac bent over and everything. Michael Jackson, he didn't even want to say it, but he's like, are you okay?
You gotta chill, dog. You gotta chill, bro. You gotta chill, bro.
You know? The way I imagine it, Tupac gathered himself and was like, no, I'm not done. I can't go out like this. And he just went back in, you know, swinging at him and everything. And Michael Jackson went to kicking. And that... Even when Michael Jackson was dancing, he wouldn't kick normal. He was never just like doing a kick. It was always like his leg was gonna come off.
Yeah.
The whole kick. Yeah. And now you stand there, you've been kicked 17 times, you still standing up, got all these footprints on you, like you got run over at a marathon or something. Your friends roll up to you, and now you gotta be like, It was 6 of them. They came out of nowhere. They all had the same shoe on.
They all had the same shoe, bro. That's crazy.
No. This is brutal. You know what I mean? Imagine you fighting somebody you respect, too. You got to fight one of your heroes. It's unnerving. Beating you up. Fixing his hat for no reason. Because hearing about this fight, hearing about this rumor reminded me of a different rumor that I heard about Michael Jackson. Something that, I don't know. I mean,
I have an idea where he's about to go. All I'm going to say is, if he goes where I think he's going, and I don't want to allude to it, I don't want to give it away in case I'm right. All I'm going to say is, look up The Way You Make Me Feel music video set. Michael was in all blue. There's a certain picture that's going around where Michael's throwing up some hand signals. It looked crazy. That's all I'm gonna say. But let's see if he's talking about what I think he's talking about.
It's you can take it or leave it. I don't know. It's something that I believed for a little while because of who was saying it. But basically, Michael Jackson had such a passion for the specific art that he was doing. Not just the music, not just the spectacle, but just the whole thing. So much so that he would let it spill off stage, and all of it became a persona, all of it became a presentation, performance, almost all the time. And one of the ways that it presented itself was not just in how he dressed and how he looked and stuff, but also how he spoke. Because there's an idea that if you can be meek enough, if you could be gentle enough, if you could be soft-spoken enough, that people's perceptions of you will almost pass past you and just see the music. If you're not this big, larger-than-life character, if you're not getting in trouble all the time, maybe if people can just see me as this, like, the same kid that they fell in love with, now just making bigger and better things, maybe they'll love the bigger and better things I have to make, right? And so there's a rumor from a few different people who knew Mike well, who would chill with him, sometimes just out by themselves.
Oh, I think I know you about it. Okay, again, I'm a wait.
No risk of being seen by the public. And they said that voice, the voice that we know as Michael Jackson, the voice that's been, imitated over decades, was not his voice.
Yeah.
That's what they said, that if you were hanging out with Michael Jackson, you just chilling with him at his house, he actually had a way more like level register than that, which is something that shocked me, because I was like, wow, imagine putting that much into a performance, that it's like off stage and it's everywhere, and it's everyone that you meet, you're shaking hands with people, you're meeting people, and that's still not quite you're still putting it on a little bit, right? But now imagine you're fighting Michael Jackson. And not only is he beating your ass, but every once in a while he's like, come here, bitch. Like, what?
Wait, what?
That's gotta be maybe the most shocking part. I don't know what I would do.
I have no idea.
You're fighting Michael Jackson, and he's making 3 different noises at the same time. He got a low one, he got a high one. He's saying weird stuff. Not only do you have to fight Michael Jackson, you got to fight a possessed version of Michael Jackson, I'm assuming, because you've never heard him talk like this.
No, I thought he was going to allude to, because there's been rumors. There's a rumor going around. There's been rumors that Michael Jackson is like affiliated with the Crips. So I'm like, what? But that's been a rumor because of the picture he was throwing up, C's or whatever. So I thought he was gonna go that route. But yeah, I don't believe Michael's voice is that soft. Like, I think, I think once he got around right before Off the Wall, he made a decision to be meek and just chill and not really. Because all you gotta do is listen to the music and know he don't have a meek voice. That's the funny part. He don't have a meek voice in his music, but in real life he has a meek voice. Like, I don't believe that was his voice throughout most of his life. I feel like he was just, I don't know. I feel like that was a little bit of a put on. I know that might be unpopular to say. It might be. Come on, that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, his voice was deep. His voice was deep. So.
That's one of the funniest images I have in my head, is Michael Jackson punching you in your forehead and then being like, what's up, nigga? Like, no, what's really hood, dog?
What's really hood? What's really hood, bruh? Michael Jackson.
Imagine, and you're Tupac. You're getting beat, presumably in front of some people, by Michael Jackson. At a certain point, you got to be like, guys, somebody must have a gun. Shoot this man. Even if you try to shoot him, Michael Jackson probably like catching the bullets. Well, maybe he knocks you down. You laying on the ground. You ever seen somebody get beat? I know I'm digressing to digress, but like this, you ever see somebody get beat up real bad and all of a sudden it's almost like they have a cold or something because they start coughing? You know, it's like they get punched a couple times, they're like, and then Michael Jackson rolls you over with his foot, you know. Walks around you all disrespectful, just fixing his belt and stuff. He's standing over you. You don't know what's about to happen next. You don't know if he's gonna curb dance you or you're waiting for him. Is Michael Jackson gonna kill me?
He did murk somebody in Smooth Criminal. So don't we can't act like Michael ain't with the shits. Like he murked somebody in Smooth Criminal. We saw it. Like, that was live in living color. So we can't act like he ain't about that life. I'm just saying, Thug Life might be originally Michael Jackson. He might have created Thug Life. I'm just saying, bro.
And then he's looking down at you. Maybe you even try to get up one more time. Maybe you got a little fight left. I can't go out like this. I have Thug Life tattooed on me.
That's crazy. I have Thug Life tattooed.
All you got, you swinging at Michael Jackson, you kicking at him and stuff, and you got to worry about extra. You got to worry about like extra things with Mike. You know, you got to worry about his kicks, his punches. You also got to worry about his pelvis. He also moving that all weird and stuff. Imagine somebody punching at you and then just... I don't know what to do with that. It's very upsetting. Michael Jackson punches you down to the ground again. You hit the ground. You're like, this is it. He's going to kill me. And he's standing over you, towering over you. And when you're waiting for him to hit you with that death blow, he just goes...
But the funny part is you can see Michael doing that after all that, like after stomping him out and everything, he just, like that just.
I don't know. It probably didn't happen, but...
It's fun to think about.
It's fun to dream.
Yeah. Shout out to Josh Johnson. But I think people forget. Michael was in a fight. Oh, y'all don't know. Michael was in a fight. I don't know why people don't ever bring this up. Michael was in a fight. Y'all, okay. All right. Y'all think I'm lying? Got you. Copy. I got you. Don't even worry about it. Oh, I got you. Y'all ready? All right. Don't say I ain't warn you. I told Michael has been in a fight before. Okay. Watch this.
Now you got the money to pay for it, though. You a trip, though. You want some of me, Michael? You want some of me? Yo, you know what? I'm gonna tell you like this. Send your Papa Joe over here, all right? I show him what a real ass whooping is all about. Go on about your business. I don't believe you the real Michael anyway. Real Michael got glitter on his socks. Back on up, bruh.
It was a down year.
Tommy, come on, man. Yeah, I'm getting ready to bust Michael up. We got to get up out of here, man. Listen, I want to, okay?
Oh, no, you don't. You talk about his socks? Forget the whole pops. You talked about his socks? Oh, yeah, we know it's up. It's up. Watch
this. Ain't what I thought. Watch okay? This. Hey, Detroit's my home. I want to come home. Cool? Stand, my man. All right. I'm on the next plane. Cool. What's up? You ain't so bad without your boys. What? You ain't bad. You ain't nothing.
You ain't nothing.
Yo,
Yeah.
Michael, I'm gonna tell you, you better beat it, man. You better beat it. Tito!
You don't buy mine.
Oh, no,
you knocked him down.
No, you didn't. Man, no, Michael didn't swing on me.
Yeah.
No, you didn't swing on me. No,
Sick of all you messing with this.
Yo.
Damn it, I'm down with your man. I brought LaToya's album.
I told you, Michael, about that life, bro. I'm telling you. Now, for real, I don't think the fight happened. What I think happened, you know how this works. They amplify something. I think what happened was Pac was probably arguing with Quincy Jones' daughter, if he was with Quincy Jones' daughter. And Michael was like, hey, what's going on? And try to de-escalate. And de-escalated it. I don't think nothing else happened. Like, I think people that aren't within the hip-hop culture, you have the persona of Thug Life Tupac. People don't know, or Pac, like, hold on, let me, now I gotta go back, now I gotta, okay, hold on. Because maybe, okay. Hold on. I'm gonna show you this, and then we're gonna have the conversation. I just want to show you this real quick. All right? I wasn't even planning on doing this today. Hold up. Now this is Tupac at 17, okay? Watch this.
I've seen guys speak to women with this much respect, and I deplore that. My mother is just totally, I grew up, my mother raised me, so I have this much respect for women, and I fight often because of that, and it gives me a lot of friends. I mean, I get a lot of friends, but I get a lot of friends because I have respect for women, ultra respect for women. But then, like I was liking this girl in Tam, and I'm extra nice, extra gentleman. I'm extra just like, oh, you're beautiful and you deserve the best. And she told me I was too nice. I couldn't believe it. It wouldn't work because I was too nice. That was the ultimate stab in the back. So I went through a week of just going, forget it, I'm just going to be like them. Because they seem to get the girls, and they call girls the B word, and they smack and beat, and they're getting girls, and I'm going, peace, and I think you're beautiful, and they're going to be, well, I like him because he's masculine. I'm masculine. I mean, and with the guys, I'm trying, and like yesterday he was cursing, and I was like, don't curse, and he got mad at me because I told him not to curse. But my plan is that if I keep telling girls not to let them call you these names, and if I keep saying it, it's going to catch on. Because the girls won't allow them to be their boyfriend if they're going to speak to them like that. And they're going to want me. So in order to not get them to go with me, they're going to have to change, and that's how they change. So I'll be the scapegoat, no problem, as long as it changes. So, yeah. I think it's going to work. I think it'll work out and everything.
Come on, y'all. Like I said before, I think a lot of what Pac did with the whole Thug Life, I think most of it was for show. It's entertainment. It's for show. Just like Michael Jackson's voice. I think a lot of that was for show. I gotta be honest with you. So I don't believe that Pac, if that situation went down and Pac was arguing with Quincy Jones' girl or whatever have you, that Pac was gonna wild out and fight. Nah, I don't believe that at all. I do find it to be disappointing that we never got Pac and Michael, because I do think it was feasible. And the only other thing I can think about is Pac was locked up in 94, 95. So maybe Michael did want Pac, but Pac was locked up. So he couldn't get Pac. Maybe that's also true. But yeah, I don't believe Pac and Michael got into it. I'm sorry. I'm not believing it. My homie was really trying to convince me that I'm like, nah. Not beat up. Michael was not beating up no Pac. I'm sorry. Nah, it's not happening. Not saying that he's soft. And I'm just saying, I'm not seeing. I believe they respect each other too much. It's a respect level from what I believe. Even if Michael didn't know who Pac was, Pac knows who Michael is. And I just can't see that, dog. I can't see that. But let me know what you think. Do you think that really happened? Do you really think Pac and Michael rumbled? Do you think Michael won? Let me know. But like, comment, subscribe, share all the things of the things. Ain't gotta go home. Do gotta get a step in. Peace.
And I'll go